Hola, estudiantes. It's Mrs. Santiago here, and today we're going to take the notes and get started on the practice for the simple future. I'm in your OneNote, Chapter 4, and the page is Simple Future Notes and Practice. I'm going to eliminate the table of contents and make the page large. So first, let's start with the notes. The simple future, or ir plus a plus the infinitive. In Spanish, there are different tenses of verbs just like in English. You can talk about something you are doing right now, and you are talking in the present tense. You can talk about what you did yesterday. That would be the past tense. And you can talk about what you're going to do, and that will be the future tense. In Spanish, there is a future tense that you will learn in advanced Spanish. But we also have a way to talk about the future using what we call the simple future. Instead of making the verb in the future tense, we're going to use I am going to and then give the action. Okay, so this is what we're talking about. Instead of saying I will sing, I can say I am going to sing. Okay, so it's this idea of I am going to complete the action. And we say that a lot in English. Okay, for the simple future, we're going to take some steps. We're going to use the present tense form of the verb ir. That means to go. We're going to match that to the subject of the sentence, which is the person doing the action. So I'm going to call that step 1. Step 2, we're going to write the little word a, which means to. Let me make that a little bit bigger. Okay, we're going to write a, which means to. Okay, and then in step 3, we're going to add the infinitive of the action verb. Okay, remember, the infinitive has to end in er, ir, or ar, and it's the whole verb before we do any conjugating. Let's look at a couple of examples. I am going to eat at Mighty Taco. So the blue is that step 1. I am going. Yo voy. Then we have the little word a, and then comer because we need the full to eat. Yo voy a comer en Mighty Taco. Here you can see ir plus a plus the infinitive verb. It's 3 pieces. So let's start by reviewing ir. Let's conjugate ir. Okay, so ir means to go. And when you conjugate it off, remember this one is irregular because if we chop off the IR, what are we left with? Nothing. So we're going to start with boy, vas, va, vamos, vais, van. Remember, any one person, 2 or more people, they go in the van. Note, to say that you are going to do something on a certain day of the week, use the definite article L in front of the name of the day. For example, I am going to visit my friend on Saturday. Yo voy a visitar a mi amigo el sábado. So here you can see L went in front of the word sábado. Now you give it a try. Okay. I am going to swim. I am going to swim. I am going to swim. Okay, so we want to follow the steps. Step 1, conjugate, right? It's, remember, ir plus a plus the infinitive. That's the format. Those are your 3 steps. So first, let's conjugate ir. So how do I say I? That's right, yo. What's the yo form of ir? Look at the chart. Boy. Now I want to add in that little a for this a. Now I need the infinitive of the action, which here it is to swim. What's the verb to swim? Yo voy a nadar. I am going to swim. And that's it. Yo voy a nadar. Muy bien. Let's look at the next one. We are going to play tennis. Okay, we need we, nosotros, are going to, so we have to get the ear and make it match the person. So ear is going to look forward. Okay, so what's the correct form of ear to match nosotros? Look up at the chart. Vamos. Now I need the little word a. And now I need the verb of action to play tennis. Okay. Remember to play a sport? That's right. Jugar al tenis. Nosotros vamos a jugar al tenis. Muy bien. Let's do that last one. Carmen is going to learn Spanish. Okay, so we want to put in Carmen's name. What's the correct form of ear to match Carmen? Carmen is one person. Va, little word a, verb of action, to learn, right? Remember, an apprentice learns. Okay, aprender. And what is she going to learn? Spanish. Aprender español. Okay, great job. Yo voy a nadar. Nosotros vamos a jugar al tenis. Carmen va a aprender español. So ear plus a plus the infinitive. Vamos a practicar. Now let's practice using the ear plus a plus infinitive to express the future actions represented below. Use the verbs from the word bank below to finish these simple future sentences. I will do the first one with you. Tu blank blank la leche. Okay, so really it's blank, blank, blank. Okay, right? Ear plus a plus the infinitive. Well, we can conjugate ear right away because the first column it's going to be ear, then your a, and then your infinitive from below. Okay, that's going to come from below. Okay, so let's start with ear. What's the correct form of ear to match to? And if you don't remember, it's okay to scroll back up and take a look. Tu vas. Now I need the little word a. That's not going to change. But what are we trying to say? Look at the picture. Okay, this is leche. Look at the picture. This is leche. Tu vas a blank la leche. What do you do with leche? Let's go to that word bank below. Abrir, beber, vender, leer, comer, visitar, la puerta, hablar. Okay, this shouldn't be in here, neither should this. Okay, hablar, comprar, aprender, hacer. Well, I think this is the most logical one, right? Because we talked about how babies drink, beber. Okay, so let's put that in. Tu vas a beber la leche. So again, 3 pieces. Ear, a, infinitive verb for the action that you're going to do. All right, I want you to go ahead and work on dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. Okay, if you have any questions, please let me know. Gracias.